But for me, it's like, I'm just so passionate about making content. It's like not even work to me. Like, I just love it.
Yeah.
I just love, like, I think that you can have a conversation on screen that represents what's like going on in society.
Yeah.
And you know, the Brittany Renner, Andrew Tate,
Mm-hmm.
like that video, I felt like represented what was going on in society, because you could see like there's going to be a lot of girls that are single mothers at 30 and going to be in a very similar position to Brittany.
Yeah.
And this is the conversation like we're having as a group, and I just think that's like what I try to create on screen.
Yeah.
Is, you know, conversations that happen behind closed doors, but we can bring them to the forefront to show what's going on.
You did a coffee talk. See, I check all your stuff. I like to watch your stuff, right? And you did a coffee talk, and you were saying that a lot of people hit you up and was saying, "Oh, you know, she might be a chameleon as far as like Brittany Renner, or, you know, is she trying to rebrand herself?" What do you think? Like, do you think that? I mean, you probably don't. It ain't a big deal either way. But what do you think? Do you think that she's actually like, it resonates with her what was communicated on the show?
I don't really think it matters.
Yeah.
Like my opinion is you will never know what someone's intentions are or the reasons why they're doing something. So I don't really understand like why people focus on it. Like I think what I think is more important is that she's being open
Yeah.
and people can learn from her. And
Yeah.
that's what's
I
important to
agree.
me. So
People wanted me to go at her when I interviewed her.
uh-huh.
Like they really wanted me to go at her. But that's not the energy that she gave me when I was interviewing her.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you give the energy that people give you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if someone's nice to me, why would I not be nice back? She was perfectly kind to me. Why would I be an asshole back for no reason?
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff I pressed back on. You know, like I was talking to her about child support. I don't really believe in that, but you know, overall, she was nice to me, and I think that people can learn from her, whether that's young girls or men, either or.
Yeah. That of all the times that I've spoken with you, like on camera or off camera, it seemed like you were the most concerned about that whole thing coming together.
Oh my God, that was hell. Yeah.
What was that like trying to get that together? Because even throughout it, I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I didn't, because of it, originally it was supposed to be in Dubai, right? Take me through that, like that whole process.
So originally, Brittany actually told me no, and
I remember I texted you. I
yeah,
was like,
and so I was we were supposed to go to Dubai, and then what happened was my manager went to Dubai first, and he had an emergency passport.
Okay.
They don't accept those, so he was detained for like over a day.
Really?
And I bought hotels. And I was flying out the two girls that were on the two other girls on the panel. And there was a third girl we were like considering bringing. And we were going to do the panel in Dubai. And then I looked at my passport. It expired within 6 months. I'm actually going to get a new one in 2 days.
Yeah.
But, so because that happened, I had to cancel the whole trip. And Andrew was so nice. He offered to come to England, but it was super last minute. So it was like crazy because I had to cancel everything in Dubai, and I had to recast the panel. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just text Brittany. Let's just see. Let's just see if she's up for it. I'm like, look, it's not Dubai.
Yeah.
It's England now. This is it. And then yeah, she last minute was like, yeah, I'll come. And I was like,
You know, she cursed me out.
she what?
She cursed me out.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
I didn't want to tell you yet, but I wanted to kick it with you later. Well, okay. So me and her kind of got into it a little bit, right?
Okay.
Because she was like, Anton, why would you pair me with Andrew Tate?
Okay.
And so I'm like, well, wait a minute. When I talked to you, when I spoke to you, well, curse me out is a little extreme. It wasn't curse me out. That's figuratively speaking. But we kind of got into a little bit of a tiff. She like, I'm like, you know who he is, right? And I kind of gave you the insight and information on who he is, and you should do your own research, and then you can make your own informed decision. And so she's like, yeah, I'm not feeling his energy. I don't know if he's, he's right for me or so on and so forth. And I'm like, well, listen, that's up to you. You're going to have to make that decision for yourself. My job or my goal was just to give you the opportunity, because I think that it'll give you a lot of great visibility and an opportunity for you to communicate your message or whatever. So we kind of got into it, and it was just like, she tried to hold me accountable for putting her in the room potentially with Andrew Tate. But then it's funny, that's why I thought it was going to be off. But then you was like, well, I'll just text her at the last minute, and it just kind of worked out. What do you think about that?
I think from what she told me, I think she was kind of triggered by a bit of the content at first, but
By
then
Andrew Tate's content?
I think mine too is what she said. And then she like watched a bit more of it and was just like, oh, they're not that bad. Like,
Yeah.
I think she saw him on Aiden Ross's stream and he was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then like she saw my wife's school episode and she's like, you know what? But yeah, people were really surprised she didn't come at me or Andrew with like a super hostile energy.
Yeah.
Similar like to when she was on like Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, she was perfectly polite.
When I first connected with her, she said she was scared of me. Because she had watched some of my content or whatever. It was similar to the same thing, but then when we connected, it was just cool. Like, I just fed off whatever the energy she was that she gave me, and I wasn't going to go at her based off of, you know, whatever it was that she presented. I read her book, and I, you know, wanted to ask her questions about her past and stuff like that, and it was just regular. But, yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen because of that. And so, I don't know. It's kind of weird that it just came together all at the last minute.
I'm glad it got moved to England because otherwise she definitely wasn't coming to Dubai. So, you know what? I was like, you know what? It worked out just the way it was supposed to. So.
But you had some alternatives, like some potential alternatives, I think, though, right?
For.
And if she didn't make it.
No one as famous as her we could really get a hold of. There was people I would have liked to have had on the panel.
Yeah.
I actually, if I could have picked the panel myself and like gotten them, I would have wanted her and Amber Rose.
Yeah.
That's like was my who I wanted.
I think it worked out perfectly. I think it, and you called it though. You said, yo, this is gonna be like the biggest thing. You called it.
I knew it would break the internet because this is when I'm making content, I always try to get two people that are on opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
So like, I think what makes a piece of content like beauty, like, cause I kind of look at it as art. So like beautiful to me is when you have two people from two different walks of life that would never be in a room together.
Yeah.
And you can like record the conversation they have and put them in a room together. I think that's so cool. So I would want to do like a panel with nuns and corn stars, you know, like, like I just think that would be so interesting to
Don't say it out loud, then somebody Hafiz is gonna take you.
Like, people, this is what I've learned. You can tell people
They're not gonna do it.
No, that's the thing. You can
They're
tell
not gonna
people
do it.
brilliant ideas
Yep.
that could make them so much money, but 90% of people aren't going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, you know how many people I've consulted with told, like, exactly how I recruit, exactly what I do. It's like, they never do it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't worry about good ideas getting out because I don't think that people follow through and actually implement.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter.